everyone, my name is Caden, and welcome back to more Robotics Notes Elite. Last time, Irie is falling apart. Let's just go with that. But, yeah, this time, I need to make sure I have to pull up the guide right away. Because I forgot that every time that we start up the game. People just power through it and no one complains. I forgot that it resets every time. Oh yeah, the lollipop. Are you having a gesture fault? Just Stultzer fault? Now surprisingly, there's only one more, there's only a single tweep left that we have to make for this route to get the special thing, so. Anyways.
What are you gonna do when the expo starts?
Akio asked while gazing out at TNSC rocket launch complex far in the distance. What do you mean?
You know how the expo runs for like half a year, right? It starts in February and finishes at the end of August. You're gonna be operating gun build too, but if you want to do a demo every day, well, you'd have to go to the expo hall every single day. We won't even be able to attend our own graduation. Plus, if it's running till the end of August, we won't really be able to study for next year's exams either.
Yeah, you're right.
June might be our sub-operator, but she's already been hired. She'll be gone after April, right? And Subaru and Fraubau still have school. So, the only people left after April who can participate are you and I. I do plan on hitting up some of the alumni who live in Tokyo, but I doubt anyone would be willing or able to go to the hall every day.
Akio then sighs and covers her eyes.
So, I'm thinking about showing up at Big Sis's place and moving in with her. What do you think? I could commute to the expo hall in like 30 minutes. I wouldn't have to pay for a hotel either. Mom and Dad would probably be okay with it since I'd be with Big Sis. Oh, and you should come too, Kai. Big Sis would never say no to you.
Akio's basically talking to herself at this point. Living with the Sinamiya sisters, huh? I heard that Misani has a pretty nice place, and since there'd be no cost for us, it'd be a pretty attractive idea. But more important than that is how painful it is to watch Akio right now. Aki-chan, you're being too desperate.
Huh?
It's like you're trying as hard as you can to justify checking in on Misani.
That's not what I'm...
Have you already talked to her about this plan of yours?
I sent her an email.
You didn't call her?
I will. Eventually.
Akio avoids making eye contact with me. I'm guessing you still can't get a hold of her.
She's probably really busy, and Tokyo's a mess right now, so...
She's been making the same exact excuse for over 6 years. The two of them haven't spoken in over 6 damn years. And Akio loves the hell out of her big sister, so the problem is on Misani's end.
I read each and every one of them. Akio's too.
Why won't Misani talk to her own sister? Again, the only thing I can think of is that she knows that maybe it's not going to matter soon. Maybe it'd just be more painful for her to talk to a family that she might not be able to talk to after Project Adam takes place. I've never really thought too hard about it until now. Has Misani gotten herself involved with something shady? Exoskeleton Company already smells fishy. And according to Frau's intel, her boss is connected to the Tavistock Institute. But I can't bring myself to reveal any of these concerns to Akio. As of right now, they're just my own delusions. I don't want to unnecessarily worry Akio. At the very least, until I get my hands on some definitive info, I intend on keeping this to myself. Oblivious to my thoughts, Akio suddenly leans over the observatory's fence. She points at the sky.
There's one.
With the twilight winter sky as its backdrop, a small black stain slowly falls to the ground.
That's the fourth one today.
We've already found 3 monopoles just from doing a loop around the park. These things just keep falling. I guess the antenna on top of the tower is still functioning.
It's snowing. Let's snow, let's snow, let's snow.
Ari is unusually excited.
It's winter after all. Of course it's gonna snow. Ari, what are you talking about? It's not snowing at all. I really hope it'll keep snowing. Oh, and I really hope it'll pile up too. Have you ever seen snow before, Akio? Give it the times.
Oh no. Akio then grins and whips out her trusty glasses. Oh look, that person's here.
Irie, who do you think I am? Of course I've seen snow. I mean, if you go to Yakushima, you can see snow right away. The fastest way you see snow around here is, well, what do you know? You just have to go to Yakushima.
I feel like my voice might be a little screwy because I've been coughing recently. Ooh, excuse me. I still haven't felt 100% recently, but I definitely think I'm starting to get better. On the bright side, I don't feel sniffly today. So, I think I'm starting to get a little better, but I think all that sniffly energy has gone straight to my throat. So, if my voices sound weird, that's why.
I literally just said that. Crap, Kai! The monopole's gonna hit the ground soon. If we don't grab it now, we'll lose track of where it landed.
Akio cuts up her conversation with Irie, picks up the bug net sitting on the nearby bench, and races off. Take it easy, you'll trigger an attack! We usually leave the bug net on the second floor of the old community center building. A monopole fresh out of the sky will zap if you touch it barehanded, so use a net. It's a little life hack. As I watch Akio dash away with the net in hand, I swear she looks straight like a kid from the 80s or something. I can't help myself. I'm in no rush to chase after her. Instead, I stay put and raise my Pokecom up to my face. Irie is looking up at the sky. She has a welcoming smile on her face. What are you so happy about?
Look, big brother, it's snowing.
It's really not.
Huh?
Irie's expression goes blank as she turns toward me. And after tilting her head sideways,
The weather tomorrow for Tanegashima and Yakushima Kagoshima Prefecture will be cloudy. Chance of precipitation 30%. Air temperature a high of 15 degrees Celsius and a low of...
why the weather forecast? Is she seeing things? Not the right thing. Hello. Even though she's an AI. That's crazy. Store. Oh! Mizuka's perspective, okay. Been a while since we gone to Mizuka, I feel. Shut up, phone.
I parked the car in the rear parking lot and walked back around to the front. The cool thing about the Hug is that cars don't have to be modified. I can drive like any non-handicapped person. Though I'm usually stuck watching the store, so I don't get to drive much. In all honesty, I sometimes forget that my legs are disabled thanks to the Hug. But because this thing has become a part of my body, I can immediately notice subtle discomforts. This is probably because I use it on a daily basis. Even a Hug engineer won't know the difference. There's a slight grinding feeling when I walk, as if a small amount of sand got stuck in the gears. I've been feeling this since the day before yesterday, and once I noticed it, it became impossible to ignore. I've been going to the beach once every 2 days, so I'm betting that's the cause. I probably shouldn't hang around the beach too often. I look up at the sky, pretending to glare at a god I don't even believe in. The sun is hidden by a layer of dark clouds.
Oh, hey, Michi. Yo.
Oh, if it isn't Michi. Isn't school out today?
Teachers are busy all the time, so I'm working on my day off. Pro tip. Oh, and I figured I'd also invite you to the Christmas party.
I can't help but scoff at his choice of words.
What Christmas party? You're just going out for drinks, right? I mean, sure, but... Mom, I'm back. Mom was watching the place while I was gone, so I let her know I'm home. She said she hasn't had lunch yet, so I immediately take her over and send her to the back of the store. I want to prevent her from coming into contact with Michi as much as possible. She has been trying to hook me and him up since the dawn of time. What is she thinking? I sit on my usual seat and take a small breather. 2 cans of coffee appeared next to the register.
That one's for you, Ray.
Much obliged. You read my mind. How unlike you. What is this expression? I'm sorry, Michi? Why is your head turned to square? After receiving payment for the drinks, I opened the can he brought me. The warm, sweet coffee seeps into my body. So, drinking on Christmas. With the usual jerks, I suppose?
Aye. There'll probably be about 5 people this time around.
Ever since Michi and I came back to the island, we periodically get together with old high school pals. They're never huge gatherings, since only about 10 of us still live here. I feel sorry for you. Don't you have a girl you could spend the night with?
Right back at you.
You really want to go there? I assume a fierce glare, and he smiles and breaks eye contact.
Whoa, so scary.
I chug the rest of the coffee. This place is empty even during lunch. But that's how it always is.
So, how's Yashio?
Oh, are you concerned about your students? You're starting to sound like a real teacher for once.
I am their advisor, and the VP's been telling us to watch how the students spend their time. That's a secret.
I lower my shoulders and send him a sign of acknowledgement. People really tend to spill the beans during casual conversations like this. Probably because I'm just a simple girl running a simple little store.
At school, Yashio and Lil Cinnamia are troublemakers. Are the only ones that haven't decided on a career path.
Akio's busy with the Robotics club, right? But who I don't understand is Kai. Why in the world does he want to learn how to surf during this time of the year? Have you heard anything?
That's my question. I like what I know.
What a useless man. And yet he still calls himself their advisor.
Wait, you're teaching him how to surf without knowing why?
In all honesty, I kind of have a bad feeling about it, so I don't really want to teach him jack. Sticking my nose into someone else's trouble will come back to bite me in the ass. Plus, when I'm with Kai nowadays, I sense that girl's presence. It makes me uncomfortable.
Sure seems like you're serious about teaching him to me. Have you found that passion of yours again? I'm really glad if that's the case. Ever since the accident, you distanced yourself from surfing. Never thought you'd start going to the ocean again.
I'm not really that attached. During college, I got into a motorcycle accident. My legs have been busted ever since. That's all there is to it.
I see, so that's why she has to use the hug.
I can't surf with these legs, so I naturally distance myself from the ocean. I mean, yeah, at first I was so depressed that I wanted to die. But with time, I came to accept what had happened. Well, thanks to Kai, I did get a little blast from the past. Thinking back on how I used to go to the ocean every day when I was younger. But it's not like I find any of that nostalgic. Surfing was fun, but it was just a hobby of mine. For other reasons, I've decided to close the lid on those memories and pretend they never happened. And yet that girl keeps appearing in front of me. You said that I seemed serious about coaching Kai earlier. If that's how it looks to you, you're wrong. I'm just pissed off. It's as if she sees right through me. It's like she's telling me that I'm trying to run away from being the bad guy by pretending I saw nothing.
What does this mean?
It's like she's telling me that I'm trying to run away from being the bad guy by pretending I saw nothing. What does this mean? So, there's one guess I could make off the bat, but I honestly don't believe in this. But it is technically possible that what if Mizuka... Remember how we had that story last episode about Airi having, like, her mom and dad, like, slowly abandon her, not care about her, dislike her, and, like, how she kept deteriorating or whatever? What if Mizuka's the mother? Now, that being said, I don't believe that. I feel like Mizuka... She doesn't know enough about tech stuff for that to be the case. Although, what if we're not talking about the digital Airi? What if we're talking about the real Airi? The person who was once a real living Airi? I still think that there used to be a real Airi, not just an AI, but an actual person, an Airi, that was friends with Kimiji Mako and Mizuka and Misaki, but her health deteriorated so badly that she ended up dying, and Kimiji Mako created an AI based on Airi. I think that's what I currently believe. Now, that still doesn't answer the question of, is Mizuka the mother then in that case? Like, would Airi see Mizuka as mother? No. Actually, no. Because if we're saying that Airi would see Mizuka as the mother, then I would have known sooner. Because at the very beginning of the game, when we first met Airi and all that, there was a moment where we saw from Mizuka's perspective that Airi met Mizuka. And I'm almost positive that Airi didn't call Mizuka mother then. And I feel like, considering how Airi is, she would have 100% said mother if Mizuka was mother. So, I don't think that's the case. That being said, what is it referring to here? Why would Mizuka see herself as the bad guy regarding Airi?
I was going to put a lid on all this and carry it to my grave without ever telling anyone what happened. 9 years ago, on the final night of summer, the night when that H-2A rocket launched. Whenever I see that girl, I can't help but remember. It's not like I was deeply involved in any of the accidents on that day.
What?
The most exciting thing about that day on the island was the rocket launch. It was an event us islanders enjoyed once every 6 months, like a ritual. It was held at night that day, oddly. The previous year, there was a launch that occurred at 2 a.m., but not too many saw it because of how late it was. So an evening launch was a first for a lot of us. I was a high school first year. My friends and I, Michi included, went to go and see it at Hasatenbo Park. I recall being fascinated by the rocket's beam of light cutting through the night sky. But at the same time, that's when the Anemone incident occurred. Of course, I had no idea at the time.
Interesting. I think is this the first time we're hearing that this occurred at the same time as the H-2 rocket launch?
I found out about the incident after coming home from watching the rocket launch. I'd heard from my friend Misa that Aki and Kai, who were visiting Kagoshima for a field trip, were on board. I knew Aki and Kai through Misa. Concerned I'd try to contact her, but I went right to her inbox. With no other choice, I headed to Nishinomote Harbor on my own. By the time I arrived, the harbor was filled with people and noise. The ship had already docked, and the passengers who were involved with were reuniting with their families in relief. All of the passengers, including the kids, looked emaciated, but they could walk on their own and seemed stable. But no matter how much I looked, I couldn't find Kai or Aki. I didn't see Misa or their families either. After wandering around for a while, the police and medical crew that was standing by suddenly started to panic. I had a bad feeling about all this. After waiting for a bit, I saw Kai and Aki get carried away on stretchers. They were unconscious. They were the only 2 passengers who didn't wake up that day, and nobody knew why. I was so shocked that I couldn't even call out to them. All I could do was watch from afar. Right as they were being loaded onto the ambulance, Misa arrived on her scooter. Misa was usually calm and collected, but she was freaking out. She clung to the pair, calling out their names. Aki, Kai, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Misa just kept apologizing to them over and over again. For some reason, she chose not to ride with them in the ambulance. She just watched as the ambulance drove off. I approached her, wanting to try and comfort her as best I could. And that's when I realized something dreadful had happened to Misa. I still remember seeing her there to this day. Why does she have blood on her? It was as if she just ran through the woods. She was covered in dirt. The hem of her skirt was torn. But above all else, her clothes. Her clothes were covered in dark red stains. Why is she covered in blood? What? They looked like blood. It was then that I made eye contact with her. And Misa. After gazing at me desperately, Misa collapsed on the spot without saying a word. It was the first and last time I ever saw Misa looking so weak. And so I promised myself that I'd never do something as insensitive as ask her what happened that night. I put all those questions in a box, sealed it up, and decided to never open it. I just held Misa tightly in my arms. And because I never asked about it, Misa never talked about it. She continued to cry, keeping her voice down. It was a week later when I heard that the body of Kimiji Mako had been found. He had been murdered. Oh. So, Misa found his body. About 9 years have passed since then. I've always been afraid of that girl. The AI personality that Kimiji Mako created. An unknown existence that can talk just like any human. She must have been watching. I don't care what happened. I sealed it all away. It'd be easy to put it all together, but I didn't care what the truth was, for better or for worse. I decided to stick by Misa's side. But I'm scared that girl, Airi, might one day tell someone what she saw. I'd never planned on ever seeing that girl again, and it'd be great if she vanished. That'd be the best outcome. But when I think about how she's been hanging around Kai, I can't see her with my naked eyes, but I can feel her roaming around him, judging me. I can't hear her voice directly, but when I hear Kai and her talking from afar, I get so scared that it makes me want to scream. That's why it pisses me off. But according to Kai, I just have to wait until Christmas Eve. On that day, the ghosts of my past might finally vanish. And then I'll never have to suffer her penetrating gaze ever again.
What the hell? I let several waves pass by. I pay attention to the timing. If I time it right, the wave will carry the board for me. That's what Mizuka-san told me. That said, a newbie like me can't discern a good wave from a bad one. I'm just sitting here waiting because I can't find the right timing. But if I sit here forever, the sun's eventually going to set and I won't be able to ride any waves at all. I started early this morning and it's past noon now. It's already the 22nd of December. December. There isn't much time left. The day before yesterday, Frau got back to me with the results of her inquiry to Happiness for You.
Happiness for You is under the impression that Airiton is an illegally modified program that I installed. They said they'd sue me if I didn't remove it. Lol-worthy. Either way, she's a weird app that was created like 10 years ago by the lead developer of Iburo, so... Of course they don't officially acknowledge her. SMH. This means there's an even higher chance of her disappearing. Although it'd be different if they found some utility value in her and decided to secretly use her. Also, it looks like the Committee of 300 has some influence over Happiness for You. It was just a tiny venture company 10 years ago. But now Iburo comes preloaded on every Pokecom in the world, and they rake in the cash. There's even talk that Philip Electronics is going to buy them up soon. Yes, there it is. That name. Philip Electronics. You get where I'm going, right? So when Kimiji Mako tried to accuse the Committee of 300 of wrongdoing, Happiness for You turned on him. And that's despite the person who founded the company being the person who founded the company itself. So as far as they're concerned, the AI program he created is just a thorn in their side. SMH. Of course, that means maintenance is a good opportunity for them to wipe her from existence.
I drift atop the waves and reflect upon the meaning of Frau's words. Iburo enters large-scale maintenance on the 24th. It starts the moment the clock hits midnight. There is a high chance that Airi will disappear, yet here I am still struggling to ride a single wave. I only have a day and a half left. It'll be impossible to set up all the flags up through report number 7. That's why I have to at least get report number 6 by tomorrow. How could I look Irie in the eyes if I don't? I can't just sit around forever. I need to settle this today. The problem is that no matter how small the wave is, standing and bouncing on the board is really hard. I always lose my balance right after standing up, causing me to fall and swallow a loss of seawater. I've lost count of how many times I've wiped out. I'm pretty sure that I'm in the hundreds now. Look, I'm giving it my all, okay? But I still haven't been able to ride a wave for 3 seconds or more. The Kimijin report flight condition is that I have to ride a wave for 3 seconds or longer. I thought it'd be easy at first, but I was entirely wrong. My lack of motor reflexes is hitting me like a ton of bricks. I'm ranked number 2 in the world at Kill Ballad, and yet I can't even stand on a board for 3 seconds. If only I could surf like I play a fighting game. It'd be so much easier to imagine my own success. Wait a sec. Maybe I can. The wave is my enemy, my opponent in battle. Me and the wave, a serious 1v1 match. My chances of winning are something like 1-9 right now, maybe closer to 0-10. This is my chance to make a comeback. Let's end this. From a sitting position, I switch to lying face down the board and start paddling. Round 1. Fight. I paddle in the direction the waves are heading. In KB, paddling would be like using advancing and backstep vernier thrusters to gauge the distance to my opponent. I do that to lure them into whiffing an attack after entering my range. If they have an opening, I strike. Alright, here comes a wave. I start paddling even harder with my arms and legs. The board begins to advance as the wave pushes it from behind. Don't worry about the range. What's important is mine. There's no point to any of this if my attack doesn't land after all. My body inclines with the board. The enemy is putting pressure on me. They're using a strong attack. No, more like a medium attack? The opening is small, but the power is too low. Are they using something like a jab or a poke that has the distance between us? Naive. Too naive. Don't underestimate me. I can react to any move within 8 frames, damn it. I immediately go into a counter-like weak attack. I stand up on the board. Up until now, this is where I'd whiff on connecting my combo. I lose my balance and fall over every time. Not today. I'm gonna make this combo connect. Each time I start losing balance, I input the precise commands. I don't give the enemy a chance to counter. Connect the whole combo, Kaito. Stage 2. I bend my left knee to keep balance. Water splashes against my face. I advance and slide along the glimmering ocean surface. Stage 3. I spread both arms out to keep balance. I'm speeding up. I can feel the wind against my body. It smells like seawater. I'm actually moving forward. Stage 4. I lower my waist. I feel like an idiot for clinging to the ocean's surface all that time, flapping my arms and legs. The water's resistance vanishes. It's like I've been freed from gravity itself. Stage 5. I go to brace my legs to solidify my balance, but the sole of my foot slips. Whoa! I'm suddenly thrown into the ocean. I can't tell from up from down or left from right, so I relax my body for a moment. I've experienced this many times, so my body knows how to deal with falling into the ocean now. I let my body loosen up and calmly check the direction of the ocean's surface. Struggling now only causes more panic, making things much, much worse. After seeing the sunlight reflecting off the surface, I kick at the water and break through the thin layer above. My face emerges, and I take a fresh breath of air. I glance over at the beach and see Mizuka-san waving her arms widely. She seems to be shouting something, but I can't hear her too well. Either way, time to head back for now. Nicely done. Mizuka-san flashed at me one of her rare kind smiles. Is all frozen over? You did it? So, how'd it feel? What? I did it? I rode away for 3 seconds. I think you managed to last about 5, actually. I wasn't counting with the stopwatch, so it's not exact time. Man, I was just trying my damnedest not to fall off the board. I was super focused. That's all you have to say? I think a little. I recall the view that stretched out before me in the moment. I felt like I was floating. Oh, and I can also feel the wind. Felt damn good. Mizuka-san nods her head like she's satisfied and pats me on the head. You done good? She never compliments me for anything. To be honest, just this alone is enough to make me feel happy. Not that I plan on continuing to surf. It's just too much for someone as unathletic as I am. Plus, it's cold. More importantly, the flag. If that's at the flag, I can finally start looking for report number 6. The issues that the judge, little Irie, have been bugging out as of late. I gotta check with her and make sure. Irie, don't let me down. I hurry over to my bag and take out my Pokecom. I boot up Hero and take a look around. I spot Irie standing nearby, spacing out. Crap. Please tell me she was actually watching. I swear, Irie-chan, did you see my gallant performance just now?
In elementary school, Irie always comes in second place at racing.
What is she talking about?
They call me Forever Seconds. But at Irie's elementary school, there was only one other person in the same grade as me. So second place wasn't very good.
Like, elementary school is the same deal. There are more elementary schools than junior or high schools here. That means that each school has a small number of students per class. When I was a little dude, Akio was the only art kid in the same grade. Each elementary school probably has about 10 students up top. Wait, why are you telling about your time in elementary school? Aren't you an AI?
And now for tomorrow's weather report.
Another bug. This is going nowhere, so I tried tapping Irie's forehead to switch her to Sister Centipede.
Please don't touch me there. It tickles.
I really don't need you to react like that. It makes everything that much worse. Because I figured she won't switch over. I wonder if I can check with her while she's Irie. I want to confirm that the flag activation situation, what the flag activation situation is for Kimijima report number 6.
Okay, Irie can do that.
Irie raises her hands and thinks to herself.
Number 6. Okay, the flag activation status for Kimijima report number 6. Are you ready?
I nod.
1. Discover Kimijima report number 5. According to Sister Centipede, flag number 1 was completed ages ago. 2. Record a high score in Jackson with student tracking and communication center satellite tracking game. Complete. 3. Gather 100 last golf balls at the Cosmo Resort's golf course. Wow, that's complete. 4. Ride a wave for 3 or more seconds on a geotech surfboard. That's complete.
Hell yeah! So, number 4 is good?
Yep, this means you've set all the flags. Therefore, the area rotation for report number 6 has been made visible. You better hurry and fight before it starts to snow.
What? Irie's been going on about snow for a while now. Is it because it's winter? Or is she just bugging out? Kai. Mizuka-san calls out to me not with her warm smile from earlier, but with her usual bitter look. How long do you plan on chatting with yourself? If you're done, wash yourself in the board. Right. Thanks a lot for all the help, Mizuka-san. I couldn't have done this without you. In response, Mizuka-san turns to me with a harsh expression on her face. Don't get yourself wrapped up in strange things, Kai. Turn back while you still can. Don't be an idiot and try to shoulder everything yourself. Otherwise, you'll never be able to come back from the other side. In surfing, the current can be a scary thing. You can be swept into the ocean sea before you know it. Mizuka-san? What's with her? It's like she's hinting that she knows what I'm up to. Yeah, I told her about the Kimijima reports a while back. I never gave her specifics. She likely knows. She knows a lot more about what happened to Kimijima Code than she lets on. Admittedly, ever since we saw that shot of Misaki, where she's all bloodied up and like her clothes are slightly torn, I've had a very bad feeling about something. What if it was Misaki that killed him somehow? I don't want to believe that's the case, and I don't have any reason to believe it. But what if? What if Misaki is the murderer? Because, remember, it was specified that Kimijima Ko was murdered. He didn't commit suicide. It wasn't natural. It was murdered. somebody caused it. And there is only one person that we know of at this point in time that was by Kimijima Ko when he died. And that person is Misaki. So, if that's the case, and does Izuka know? Does she know something that I don't? And then there's the way she reacts to Airi. I know she's been Misane's friend ever since forever. But even still, I feel like she knows more than she's letting on. Mizuka-san. I'm not answering. She quickly interrupts me. Just hurry up and clean up. I'll bring some water so you go out and pick up the board. Mizuka-san barks her order at me and turns away. Wasn't she the one who just told me not to shoulder things alone? And now she's refusing to talk to me. Or at least that's what it feels like. After I finished surfing, I dropped by at the old airport where Frau and June are shooting mocap footage. It's the 22nd, right? It said. So let's see what it says for the guide. Nope, it's the 23rd that I need to worry about. So I can answer whatever I want today. Day 2, building at the TNSC, making progress. Doc came to help today. He's eating lunch now. It is an adorable homemade bento. I made that. This tastes good. Lucky bastard. Kashi. Alright, I gotta look up what the hell this means. What does this mean? Safari? Kashi? The only thing I got was a woman. Kashi meaning? Kashi, often repeated as Kashi, primarily refers to the ancient Indian city of Varanasi, meaning shiny or luminous in Sanskrit, symbolizing a city of light and spiritual enlightenment. While in Japanese, it can mean lyrics, sweets, or refer to as... Oh, hang on. In Japanese, it can mean lyrics, sweets, or refer to asphyxiation. What? Cashews? Khakis? Kamikaze? What? Cashews? Why is one of the meanings of this word asphyxiation? Every year I make sure the Christmas cake gets sent overseas. Isn't it romantic? It's my way of putting on a show. I'm sure my lovely wife and son like it. Yes, about the cake. I pre-ordered at Lucille and Nakatane. The neighbor Ishin-san told me about it. Seems like my wife doesn't want to trouble me. I guess I'm going home empty-handed. Nothing from the art, too. Alright.
There, the elbow. It's too bent. The robot can't bend like that. Oh, sorry. But if we don't at least reproduce this pose, it won't look much like Gunvarl.
The two of them are watching the Gunvarl anime on a Pokecom while talking things over. They appear to be thinking about how to reproduce Gunvarl's signature pose. Model 2's number of joints prevent it from matching the show 1-to-1, so they're trying to simplify it. Oh, and by the way, Akio decided on 2 performances for Model 2. The first one is Gunvarl's signature pose, as seen in the anime. The second is Juna's thing, a karate kata. They still haven't decided on the exact details of that one. As soon as assembly's finished, these performances will be programmed into the robot.
I tried modifying the polygonal Gunvarl model I used in Kill Ballad. I used the joint movement range, and slender Gunvarl's other data to faithfully reproduce its movements.
Slender Gunvarl. I'm guessing that she means Model 2? I suppose without its armor, it kind of looks slender.
By linking that to the RGB cameras, if you make a move that's outside its range of motions, an alarm will go off. It'll be if I do a move that Model 2-san can't. We can use that to simplify animations down to a level that Slender Gunvarl can reproduce.
That's pretty handy.
By the way, Yashika-senpai, I noticed this a little while back, but your hair looks kind of moist.
Huh? Oh, I was just surfing is all.
Yeah, erotic. Wet hair is just the best. Deliciously lewd. Don't you agree, Karate-senpai?
Me? I
Do not corrupt her!
I don't really understand, so I'm gonna go for a run and clear my... Do not corrupt the child! You monster!
Juno's face goes bright red as she suddenly dashes off toward the runway. Jin-chan sure likes running. I watch Juno's back get smaller and force out a smile.
Karate-senpai's full of carnal desire. Just know that running won't fix your problem.
Come on, John. June's older than you, so try not to tease her so much, okay? And stop looking at me with those lewd eyes of yours.
I refuse. I'm just gonna keep imagining things until you act on them. Too easy. Well, I guess it's sort of taboo for a Fujo to say that to the person they're having delusions about. But I don't play by the rules. So I'm giving you everything I've got.
She's the type who won't stop going if you try and complain to her. So I decided to not pursue the topic any further, opting to ask her what I originally intended to. There's something I wanted to ask of you. Do you have any idea where Kimijima report number 6 could be? I pulled up the map app onto my Pokecom. Number 6 flags were at Nagahama Coast, Cosmo Resort, and the Masuda Tracking and Communication Center. I activated the flag at the Nagahama Coast, but no location was specified, so I doubt it mattered where I did it. Which means both the Cosmo Resort and the Masuda Tracking and the Communication Center are in Masuda. The Masuda District is a small community. It's where Juna's house and karate dojo are located. It's on the Pacific side of central Tanegashima. And that's why I think it could be around this area.
Give me the trends and steps for the R5 reports, please.
Trends and steps, huh? I always left that to Sister Centipede, so I never thought it through for myself. Start naming off the places where I found reports so far. Frau thinks herself for a bit, and then promptly gives up.
I wasn't even born this island. Isn't it weird to ask me? A local would be more familiar with this SMH.
You're right, but...
What are you guys talking about?
Juno returns from her run, a layer of sweat on her forehead. I guess I'll run it by her too. Juno stares at the map for a while, then timidly opens up her mouth.
I feel like all those places you found reports are famous spots.
How so?
You know, they kind of seem like areas that would be marked on a sightseeing map. Oh, sorry, you can just ignore me. I'm sure I'm totally wrong.
No, that's not a bad idea at all.
I never thought about that.
It's true. They were never hidden in the middle of some sugarcane field or in some random person's yard.
Then doesn't that make things simple? A place near Masuda, written on a sightseeing map. That's my FA.
That'd be the Masuda Tracking Communication Center in the Cosmo Resort.
Right, but I just went there to activate flags.
Oh,
I suppose I could check them again today. We managed to narrow down the candidates to 7 spots total. If I don't find it in any of those spots, I'll have to expand the search area. Time is not on my side. Thanks, you were a huge help.
Is Ireton really disappearing tomorrow?
Proud says sadly.
This is so wrong.
You're the one who predicted this happen.
Oh right, my bad. Regardless, it's gonna be way too sad to not be able to talk to Ireton anymore. SMH. Actually, while I love Ireton, I want to talk Smite business with Sister Centipede some more.
I'm not sure what you mean, but Sister Centipede's been MIA thanks to all these bugs.
before I forget, Akio-chan said we should hold a Christmas party. With Ari-chan too.
A Christmas party? Such a normie event. Go blow up.
When was she thinking?
I'm not sure, but aren't Christmas parties normally held on the 24th or 25th? She said we should all prepare presents.
Yasha-senpai, hurry up and get Airitan here. Ask her what she wants for Christmas.
Is there even a point in asking? She's supposed to be disappeared the moment it becomes the 24th after all. But maybe that's all the more reason to ask. Either way, it wouldn't be right to say no, so I immediately call out Irie.
A Christmas present? Hmm?
If you want thin books, I have lots. You can have as many as you want. I'm down for any fetish. Too easy.
Kona-chan, quit it.
Ari wants snow. It sure would be nice if it snowed on Christmas Eve.
What did you say?
Snow again?
You can't do anything about the weather.
Irie-chan, why are you so fixated on snow? I mean, you only just recently started talking about it.
You're wrong. Ari's always wished for snow. Almost every year since Ari was told she had an incurable illness. Ari's always hoped and hoped for snow on Christmas Eve.
Irie-chan? This is weird. I know I'm wrong about this, but Irie felt really human just now. That smile was too human. Making a lonesome smile requires a complex mix of emotions. There's no way an AI program could express that. And what does she mean by incurable illness in every year? Did her creator really give her such a meaningless background story? The next day, we're actually going to go ahead and end it here for today, because I actually need to make sure this uploads so I have something uploaded for today, because yes, this is being recorded on 2/14, the day that it's being uploaded. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Peace.